Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow, there lived a clever turtle named Terry and a speedy rabbit named Robbie. They were well known among the animals for their contrasting traits. Terry, the turtle, was wise and patient, while Robbie, the rabbit, was agile and overconfident. One sunny morning, a rumor spread through the meadow about a grand race between Terry and Robbie. The animals were thrilled by the idea of witnessing a race between the slow and steady turtle and the swift and nimble rabbit. The news reached the ears of a wise old owl named Oliver, who decided to organize the race to teach everyone an important lesson. As the day of the race arrived, all the animals gathered near the starting line. Terry, with his determined eyes hidden behind his shell, was ready to showcase his perseverance. Robbie, on the other hand, couldn't help but boast about his unbeatable speed to the excited crowd. Oliver, perched on a tree branch, announced the rules of the race. The course was a winding path that stretched through the meadow, surrounded by tall grass and blooming flowers. The finish line awaited them at a big, ancient oak tree on the other side of the meadow. With a loud, enthusiastic cheer from the animals, the race began. Robbie shot off like an arrow, his long legs propelling him forward with incredible speed. As he dashed through the meadow, he glanced back to see Terry moving steadily along the path, seemingly unaffected by the rabbit's lightning-fast pace. Filled with overconfidence, Robbie decided to take a quick nap under the shade of a tree, thinking he had plenty of time to spare. Meanwhile, Terry plodded along, putting one foot in front of the other, never losing focus on the goal ahead. Time passed, and as Robbie dozed off, the sun slowly dipped lower in the sky. The other animals whispered among themselves, realizing that Robbie's arrogance might lead to his defeat. Sensing an opportunity to teach a valuable lesson, Oliver hooted loudly to wake Robbie from his slumber. Startled, Robbie jolted up, realizing he had wasted precious time. Panic set in as he sprinted towards the finish line, but his legs couldn't carry him as swiftly as before. With each step, he felt his energy draining away, leaving him exhausted. Meanwhile, Terry approached the oak tree, one slow but determined step at a time. The crowd erupted in applause as Terry crossed the finish line, completing the race with grace and humility. Robbie, panting heavily, reached the finish line just as Terry was being crowned the victor. His defeat humbled him, and he realized the importance of consistency, perseverance, and not underestimating others. From that day on, Robbie and Terry became the best of friends. They taught the animals of the meadow the value of hard work, patience, and respecting one another's strengths. The race between the turtle and the rabbit remained a timeless tale, reminding everyone that it's not always the fastest who wins, but those who stay focused and determined until the end.